Hi, I'm Coach Lindsay, and I specialize in helping healthcare workers drop fat while maintaining a healthy relationship with food. And today we're going to deep dive into why you've been stuck for the past 10 years on your weight loss journey. Sorry, the sun is right in my face. So I'm going to really explain what you're doing that's causing you to be stuck and why you're stuck. I'm just going to share my screen. Okay, so why you've been stuck for the past 10 years. I get you're frustrated. Let's talk about it. So if you are following the same exact nutrition plan as your friend and or a large group of people, right? And you're all drastically losing weight, that should be a red flag to you. And it should be a red flag because we are all very different. We all have different nutrition needs. So if a group of people are drastically losing weight, some of you are in a severe deficit and you're probably absolutely miserable. You have low energy, you're exhausted, you're wondering why you're full of cravings and binge eating. It's because you're eating way lower than you need to lose weight, and it's going to be really hard to keep that weight off. And let's dive into why that is. So this right here is your TDEE, total daily energy expenditure. So what that means is this is how you burn calories, and this is the amount of calories you burn throughout the day that you can consume without gaining weight, right? So calories in are the same as calories burned, so you maintain your weight. And this is broken down into different parts. The main thing I want to focus on right here is your basal metabolic rate. So this is the amount of calories you burn just existing. And someone who is shorter is going to have a different BMR than someone who is taller. Male and female, there's so many different factors that go into this. Your age and even your lean muscle mass, there are so many things, but this is just you existing, you breathing, you not moving, just your body performing normal functions. And this is going to be different for everyone. Then you have your non-exercise activity thermogenesis. So this is going to be you playing with your kids, you gardening, walking around, just how many calories you're burning by just moving in your day-to-day activity without it being exercise, which is more than you burning in the gym, right? So this right here is your exercise activity. So this is your workout. It's not a huge portion of it, right? This area is way bigger. Right here is just your digestion, so your thermic effect of food. So if you're following a plan that's not made for you, which majority of the people do, right? When you're on a weight loss journey, I'm sure you have hopped on the low carb or juice cleanses or the restrictive meal plans. And this is why it's not working for you. It's not built for you. And if you look right here, see how small this is compared to everything else? You are not going to outrun a bad diet. I know it feels like, well, I work out, I do all this stuff. Why am I not losing weight? Because there are so many other factors, and you really truly are not going to be able to work out and burn enough calories if you just have a really crappy diet. Now we're going to dive into different people and different nutrition needs. Okay, so this is going to show you why you following a generic plan it's not working for you and why you've been stuck. So this is person one, 5'8", 250 pounds, 32-year-old female, moderately active. So their estimated BMR or basal metabolic rate would be 1852 calories. So remember, this is just existing. So how many calories they burn, not including movement, not including anything else, just breathing and doing normal functions that keep you alive. TDE, so this would be like maintenance calories. So that's going to be with your digestion, with your non-exercise activity, with your activity level. That's close to 3,000 calories. Let's look at person number two. So person number two is shorter, 5'2". They weigh less, 140 pounds, 28-year-old female. They're moderately active as well. Their BMR, so their basal metabolic rate, what they need to just function and exist, it was 1,318 calories. Do you see the huge difference there? This person is smaller. They weigh less. They burn less calories just existing, right? They need less for just existing versus someone who weighs more and is taller. Their TDE is far below the other person as well. It's 2,042 calories. So why would these people be on the same plan. It just doesn't make sense. And that's what these fad diets are. They're just generic rules of cutting out foods, elimination diets, or restrictive plans that are not meant for you, and why you keep failing. So this is the problem. So person one can eat a lot more and lose weight because they just burn more calories existing. They just take more to exist. So they are a bigger person, so it takes more energy to just function. So once again, why would these people be on the same plan? This person could eat above 2,000 calories and see the scale go down. This person could not. They would not be seeing the scale go down if they were eating above 2,000 calories. They would most likely be in a calorie surplus and see the scale go up. Why your diets don't work long term. You can't stick to them. So you are going on to these generic plans. They're making you miserable. Yes, you can maybe do it for a few weeks, but then you burn out. You're hungry, you're exhausted, and you start eating more food. You end up with a poor relationship with food, and you're like, what is wrong with me? It's not you. You just keep choosing the wrong approaches. The way you lose weight is by being in a calorie deficit. So as you guys saw, we just went over basically their estimated maintenance calories. So those people, to be in a calorie deficit, they would eat below their TDEE. What might be a calorie deficit for one person is maintenance for someone else. So once again, if you are in a group of people and you are all seeing the scale go down, some of you are in severe calorie deficits. Doing extremely restrictive diets where everyone is losing weight leads to rebound weight gain. So if you have ever done something really restrictive, maybe you've been really excited for 3 weeks to see the scale go down, but as soon as you stop it, you gain the weight back, right? Sometimes you gain that courtesy 10 pounds and it's really frustrating. You're making your fat loss journey harder on you. It feels miserable because you are making it miserable. Yes, losing weight is hard, even when you're in a slight to moderate calorie deficit, but it is way easier than cutting out all the food you love, severely restricting yourself just to end up miserable and weighing more. Take the guesswork out of it and learn what your body needs. This will set you free. Actually learn about your calorie intake. Learn about your TDEE and where you maintain your weight. That will be huge for you. Reason 2, when you eat a slight moderate calorie deficit, it will be easier to stick to, resulting in more progress in maintaining your weight loss. So if you go into a severe calorie deficit and you see this amazing results for 3 weeks, it doesn't matter because you can only stick to it for 3 weeks. If you go into a slight to moderate calorie deficit, you can probably stick to this for 3 or 4 months and see amazing progress. And then you are not so starving at the end of it that you rebound and gain all the weight back. You're able to slowly come out of it and maintain your progress. Over 85% of people gain the weight back. That's insane, right? You do not want to be that percentage. You have probably already been that percentage, right? You've already tried miserable diets. You are already over it. You've gained the weight back. Your elimination diets, low-calorie meal plans, carnivore diet will lead to a lifestyle change. It will lead to you seeing results quickly, not learning anything about your body, and gaining the weight back. So why are you still doing it? Ditch the trendy diets. Please ditch them. They suck. Target 1, lose the weight in the calorie deficit built for you. Really learn about your body, find your maintenance calories, put yourself in a slight to moderate calorie deficit, and watch yourself be able to stick to it for way longer. Learn how to eat more food and maintain your results. After you go into your calorie deficit, the goal is to get back up to your TDEE or maintenance calories. You don't stay low calorie forever, and I bet you your trendy diets have never told you that. They've never talked about how you maintain your results and eat more food, but that's the key to long-term success. I'm Coach Lindsay. Once again, I specialize in helping women drop weight and keep it off. If you want to book a call with me and talk through this, I will put my call link in the summary here in the description of the video. I help you maintain a healthy relationship with food. I teach you about what your body needs, and we ditch these restrictive approaches that have made you feel broken and lost. You don't need to do them anymore, and seriously, they are setting you up to fail. Stop choosing those approaches. focus on a lifestyle change, learn about protein, learn about your maintenance calories, learn about the calorie deficit for you. That is when you will be able to keep the weight off. And I promise weight loss is going to feel easier than these other diets you've tried. Truly, I know it feels easy to just hop on these trends and be like, okay, well, I just don't eat carbs. I can do that. Then you can't, though. You can't stick to it, or else you would be where you want to be. These are just some amazing transformations. I love Larissa's transformation because she actually came from a program that put her on restrictive meal plans. She was eating way below where she should be, and she was miserable. She couldn't stick to it. She felt broken. She developed a horrible relationship with food. She would binge eat and take laxatives. This is her now, learning how to eat at her maintenance calories. She actually was able to put on muscle and then go into a calorie deficit where she was able to stick to it, right? This is Marnie. She healed her gut health and was able to go from bloated and upset to fit and defined. And I love that for her. She is a busy nurse as well. Bree, she lost 15 pounds and put on some major muscle. Keely, she lost about 25 pounds and looked amazing. All these women followed our proven method to fat loss, and they ditched the trendy diets, and you can too. So once again, if you want to learn more about one-on-one coaching and get custom protocols built for you where you'll be able to maintain a healthy relationship with food, book a call through my link. It's in the description below.